Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to the episode 64 of the Iron Meditation, the Art of Living and Lifting podcast. I'm your host, Coach Michael, and this is a whiskey episode. No, it's not an episode about whiskey, it's an episode me drinking whiskey and talking, not simultaneously, of course. But today I do drink whiskey and I enjoy. It's a Scallywag. Scallywag is Scottish single malt. Amazing caramel tasted whiskey. But I want to talk about nutrition. Now, nutrition is a explosive topic. It's as explosive as talking about politics, about religion, or about, any topic that makes people irritated to the point that they can, assault you or kill you in a plain language. Because food is 100% emotional. Yes, the math is correct. But if math was the only thing that mattered, you'd be seeing perfect human bodies everywhere around you. But somehow the case is opposite. And we all know the math. We all know the macros. The information is out there. The numbers are pretty much decent and correct. And if you dial them in, boom, voila, you will see results. Add some weightlifting and you'll be fine. Yet somehow it is not the case. Because unlike business, where many elements are present in nutrition, if you are a robot, an emotionless biological form, you'll be fine. And here's a hack, if you want to call it, that I use. So currently, what's the reason for me drinking whiskey, and I'm recording it Wednesday night, okay, middle of the week. Saying that me being ex-Soviet or Russian that drinks, it's an easy way out, but it's not the case. I don't drink that often, and yet I do. So I just got an implant for my tooth. An unfortunate accident, I broke a tooth, it needed to be removed, and I'm now going for implantation. So we had the installment, the first operation, and I cannot train till the rest of, till the end of the week. I cannot train because first, teeth are a costly adventure, okay? If you do them well, they cost much. And second, it's my health. It's my investment. So sabotaging my health and the money I've invested in it by squeezing, insisting on a single workout, it's an absolute stupid thing to do. Because if you've been training for years consecutively, there is nothing wrong for missing a workout for a right reasons, and no missed workout never affected years of training. Okay, so we can easily cut ourselves some slacks, especially if you have proof of content. And I speak about the events you took part and you have the protocols or certifications of attendance or anything. Not because they matter, because when you look at the wall and you look at the stand, in the darkest times, when you think that you are an absolute worthless piece of shit, you think that and you think to yourself, but this is me who've done all of this crazy stuff. Maybe I'm being too harsh on myself. And then it flips. But I'm digressing into an absolute different psychological topic. So if you want me to expand on it, just shoot me a message or respond to this episode whenever you're listening to it, be it on Spotify or watching it on YouTube. Back to food. So here I am finding myself resting cannot have a workout, like I cannot sustain my current training, so I basically have about 4 days off. What do? You've got it right. I eat shit in moderation because I love it, and I drink whiskey in moderation because I love it. Why? Physiologically, when I am within my training cycle, when I am within my structured programs, and this is again another reason why programs matter so much, any disruption, any messing out with my nutrition, to some extent, okay? I'm not a priest, I'm not eating rice and boiled chicken breasts, come on, but my nutrition is calculated and dialed in, because any distortion, any fuck up on my part immediately reflect itself on my workouts, on my progress, and again, I've invested in it too much. Now, and I'm not talking about money now. You know what? Let's say I have infinite amount of money, so screw it. I'm talking about myself, about my time, and about my priority. The only and the most valuable resource I possess, we all do, is our time and our priorities, because our priorities, if set up straight, will dictate our time allocation. So for me, it will be absolute fuckery to mess with my own time and priorities by eating shit and risking and drinking scotch in the middle of the week, because I need to recover and I'm having got like 9 sessions per week. But I have 4 days off. So this is my window to actually have fun, because by having fun, it's not that I'm drinking a whole bottle and then throwing my guts out in the toilet. Okay, I did it once when I was 16. It was an experience for life, not to do it again and not to waste a good booze on stupid behavior and lack of control. But this is my time to indulge, because after 4 days, I'm not going to hop in head on into the same intensity that I finished. I'll have a little taper so my body can recoup, and I can resume and progress with my training. And guess what? No whiskey for me, no junk food for me. Okay, I will need to wait for some occasions. And this is actually a tool I assigned and I took, and I'm searching for it. So between me ending my training cycles, aka programs, and again, this is why programs are important, because you have a freaking timeline. I can open my schedule, all right, and let's say that within 6 weeks, I'm finishing this training cycle and I'm going to have 2 weeks off. Guess what will happen in those 2 weeks? But if I'm not structured, I'm just working out, I'm kind of running in hamster wheel. I'm working 9 to 5, no days off, no holidays. I don't see sunlight. I don't know when it starts and when it ends. And it messes up. And this is why people quit and cannot sustain. Because when I do have structured workouts, I can plan my fun times. I can play. Okay, I have 4 times a year, 2 weeks when I can go completely, free and sane, food-wise, sleep hour-wise, whatever. All right? This is why I plan my vacations in advance. This is why I know when I'm going to finish my training cycle, and I'm actually anticipating to have fun and to do everything, and it keeps me in bay when I train, because I know that it's not forever. So it's very easy to be strict with my food, because I know that within 5-6 weeks it's off, and I'm having a 2 weeks off on total indulgence, and it's goddamn fun waiting and training hard for it. So now you know, this is my hack. Please use it. Tell me about your own, how you manage it, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode. As always, cheers.